huge get or opportunity for Giancarlo to be a part of this movie. I've known him. Excuse me. What?
No, it's okay. Don't worry.
Okay. But I moved to New York when I was 18 years old, and being a theater actor, he's someone that I grew up and admired all through my career and all through my training. So to be able to do a movie with him now at this point in my career is huge. And I specifically asked for him, and he just happened to be available. So it was really fun, and having so much history. I mean, we've known each other over 25 years now, and he's seen me since I was that big, and I've seen him, since Do the Right Thing, and back in the day. So having an actor of that caliber, of that level, buckle your seatbelts because you're going into a movie. And I feel like, as an actor, the physicality and all that stuff, that's the easy part. Going to the gym and eating salad and chicken breast, like that's the easy part. Making these characters memorable and making this storyline true is what's hard. And that's what the biggest fight was. How do we make you as an audience relate to this character in this situation? The last time we saw Steve Rogers in Endgame, he was standing on a cliff with an entire army in front of him that were about to run through him. And all of us went, oh no, Steve's gonna die. And then you see the rest of us, blip back in, and everybody's like, yeah! Everybody had that emotional experience of knowing that the good guys actually had a chance now. And that's I feel like the role of an actor and the business of Marvel is to, especially Captain America, is to give you that experience where you solely and completely relate to that character. And I think Julius and everybody on the production team did a great job with it. I'm very proud of the movie, and the heavy lifting was making that real for you instead of all the other stuff. I recommend. Meaning, what advice would I give him? See. I would tell him to be understanding and compassionate. I think the great thing about being a leader is you don't have to tell people what to do. But if you listen to everyone, you can come up with an overall idea of what everyone wants and needs. And as a leader, you take that course and move forward. So I would tell him to be open-minded and compassionate. No, it's definitely, the entire Marvel universe always deals with trust and understanding between your enemy or your ally, really. If you look at anybody in the universe, even when it was Captain America and Iron Man, there was an aspect of trust, and that trust being taken away or broken. So with Red Hulk is more so the idea of Ross and Sam have a very long history dating back through the entire universe when Sam came in Captain America Winter Soldier. So he knows who Ross is, and both being military men, there's a certain understanding they have with each other. So they trust each other because they both live under the guidance and the teachings of the military, but they're also both individuals, so he don't agree with it. The same way Steve Rogers didn't agree with Iron Man or Robert Downey Jr. or whoever the hell he is now. We have no idea where he is now. He's probably somebody else. I think we need a new nice team. I think we should take one person from every area of the world, every part of the world, every region of the world, and let all of those one people get together and talk and listen to each other. I think that would like help a lot of people understand other people. Like when I came here to Rome, like I didn't come here and tell you how to make pizza. I showed up and you were like, "This is pizza." I'm like, "Oh shit, oh, come on, yeah, that's pizza." So I think if we like listen to each other and have compassion towards each other, the world would be much easier, and life would be a lot better. And I think that's what, when you look at Civil War, when you look at Endgame, when you look at all these things with these characters, it teaches understanding and compassion. One of the biggest things in Civil War, which is why I love that movie so much, was it was able to break up one facet of heroes and make them warring heroes because they didn't have compassion towards each other. They didn't have compassion towards each other's feelings. It was either my way or the highway. And always, when somebody give you that option, you always take the highway. So I think, by the end of that movie, we saw the dignity and the compassion of Captain America come to life when he realized that he had turned into the monster who was willing to hurt his friend to get his point across. I think that's why these characters are so dope, because if you really, look at them and value them to your own values, it'll make you, look at everybody and their understanding in a different way, in a much more understanding way. And the house was built on. So this movie is a lot like Captain America, the First Avenger. When you go back and watch it now, you see, oh, this is where they were going. This movie is the same building point or block that the universe is using to kind of set up that next climb to that pinnacle story and that pinnacle feat like Endgame was. So of course there's going to be boop-a-doop-a-doop, boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop, because there was nothing, there was no way on earth any movie could come out after Endgame and you would go, oh, beginning game, that was good. No, it don't work like that. So, it's not so much a rebranding. It's just you needed those storylines to carry over from Endgame into the next generation or the next phase.